Hello lovely people of the internet, my name is Timid and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. I hope you've all had a lovely day so far. In today's video we're going to be doing a short speed build of an apartment renovation in Tomarang. Now I'm not going to be changing the exterior at all, I just wanted to challenge myself with this build by limiting myself to a fairly strict budget. I only used items from the base game and For Rent, which is the pack that Tomarang comes with. I don't actually think I use much of the content from For Rent. I rarely use the build stuff, and I don't think I've ever used the gas, and I've never really been all that bothered with the gameplay. I've loved the idea of this pack when it first came out, however, the only part of For Rent I actually use is the apartment feature. I use this to create townhouses and apartment blocks, semi-detached houses, and caravan parks. I'm in the process of doing this legacy challenge, and I used For Rent so much so my siblings could live close to each other as they aged into adults. I'm on my 11th generation currently, and I have one plot and I have two legacy heirs that are siblings, so I couldn't choose which should be heirs, so I chose both, and they both live in sort of semi-detached houses on this plot. I have my original sim who I've been keeping alive with potions and stuff so I can see their genealogy. I have my 6th generation family that are vampires and therefore are immortal. I also have the ghosts of my 8th generation and 9th generation living there, and this is honestly the only time I've ever used the gameplay for Rent. I tried to be a landlord in my 2nd, I think, generation, and I sort of half-assed it, and it was really tedious, so I couldn't be all that bothered. I want to make an attempt to play all of the packs I never usually play, and this is my small attempt at that. I was considering streaming the gameplay for Rent on Twitch, however, I'd much rather stream the gameplay of nearly any other pack. So I came to the conclusion that I just don't particularly like For Rent. With this build, I actually do really like the exterior, somewhat. I can't stand the interior. It seems way too bland, and I feel like it's somewhat more of a show home than an actual home. I wanted to add a little bit more to this build, but I couldn't add much in the way of decor as I usually would because of the budget restrictions, but I wanted this apartment to look a little less like EA built it in the nicest way possible. I'm going to be completely honest and say that I don't actually like how this build turned out. I love building with lots of clutter and decor and making a home look like it's lived in. I love using multiple packs, and I found that this build was honestly kind of just a bit I can't tell if it's just because I suck at limited pack builds and budget builds, or if it's because the base game and the decor in For Rent is a little bit sucky. I honestly nearly scrapped this video, but I thought it would be still beneficial to document my failures when building. Not just for you guys, but also for myself. I do look back on my past building to see if I've improved, and I think I have, but I feel like this is definitely the worst renovation I've done in a while, and for that I apologise. Anyway, I think we might be coming somewhere near to the end of the video, so in the comments today, I would like you to tell me what's your favourite way to spend a lazy day? What's your current binge watch obsession? Do you like listening to music while working or studying? And if so, what's your go-to playlist? What's a food that you could eat every day and never get tired of? What's one thing that you always keep in your bag or pocket? And what's one piece of advice that you'd have for other people in the comment section? Feel free to pick one or two of those questions or answer all of them. I'd love to hear from you guys. I hope you guys like the build. If you have any particular Sims builds that you'd like me to try, let me know in the comments. I will link another video of mine in the description if you'd kindly like to watch another. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe, absolutely no pressure if you don't want to. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. God bless you all, lots of love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!